MMK, here's your video that we made you wait. It's all Teresa's fault that the damn thing's late.
What? We did. We had difficulties, technical difficulties, but
We did have some problems. Sorry, y'all.
my laptop's 10 years old, so sometimes it wants to.
Sometimes the equipment don't want to work with you, and you don't want to work with the equipment.
We shouldn't even be talking about it because you're gonna jinx it, and then I'm gonna go try to put the video out, and it's not gonna do it.
But hey, y'all, we're back at you with more questions. Teresa, throw them at us, girl.
Okay. Ruth Jessie wants to know, and it's kind of a two-parter.
Okay.
Did Grandma Dodger go around the house and visit with Elvis and friends and go upstairs with Elvis and Lisa? And was she a serious person or a happy-go-lucky person?
I'm sure Grandma did. Early years probably went upstairs. I from the times that I knew and was around, I never seen her go upstairs. Now she would come out into the kitchen and into the den sometimes, and visit with folks, and of course a lot of times, like I've told in some videos, we would go and visit her in her room, usually always. And as far as the type of person, I'm sure she could be serious, but she was more of a fun-loving person to us. I mean, she, as I've said, we'd go see her. She always had candy in her room, and I never, ever went in her room that she didn't tell me a story about my daddy.
When he was little?
When he was little, and pretty much that's why she'd say, you remind me so much of your daddy. I've got to...
Were they cautionary tales?
Yeah, pretty much, yeah. And then seeing her turn up, she'd turn up that Pepsi bottle a lot of times, just drink it straight out of the bottle. But yeah, she was a beautiful, wonderful woman.
All right, Michael Whalen wants to know, what was your first car?
Michael, that's a good question. My first vehicle was a red Chevrolet Vega. And there's a story about that we have told on the video, and I'll kind of just brief some of you back at it. The Chevrolet Vega is a small little car. And that's the car that Daddy actually went and picked Elvis up at the Baptist Hospital in Memphis. And he couldn't believe when Daddy picked him up in this car. And he said it was like riding in a little tomato can. And even when they got back, Daddy said, well, I'll go to the front gate. And he told Daddy, if you do, I'll kill you. You go in the back gate. And even told Daddy, let me have this car, or let me buy this car, because he wanted to destroy it. But anyway, I ended up, that was my first car. And on my way, I had a friend with me. His name was Lewis Roberts. He had his driver's license, and I only had my permit, and we were on the way to get my driver's license. Got my driver's license, come out, stopped at a light. It had been lightly raining, and a lady didn't see and slid and hit the back of us. Didn't hurt us, but did total the car.
So what did you have after that then?
After that, I got a 73 Chevrolet Nova and loved that car. That was my car all through high school. Thanks for the question.
All right, David Webster. Did you ever meet any of the celebs that came to Graceland?
Yeah, there was a few that we met. Of course, it wasn't at Graceland. Met the Beatles. That was out in California. Robert Conrad, Anne Margaret. So yeah, there was a few, and off the top of my head, I can't. There was a few other ones, but yeah, that's some of the celebrities that we met up around Graceland.
Kathy Humes asked, was Elvis wearing a bulletproof vest on his last concert?
No, Elvis, from what I understand, talking to him, I had to actually ask Mom and Daddy about that question, because I didn't think so, and they say that they didn't think he was. No.
Okay. Lee Gainey, did Elvis ever meet Hank Williams Jr.?
Him and Hank Williams Jr. did meet briefly one time. I don't think it was for very long. Not even sure where it was at. Of course, in one of Hank's songs, you hear him sing about that. But yes, they did meet briefly. And never, just my cue, never met Hank Williams Jr. but I always liked a lot of his music. And he was probably the coolest cowboy during my high school years. So.
All right, Peggy Glass. What did Elvis like on his pizza? I mean, that's how you spell it.
What the hell is a pizza?
Pizzia. I tried to say it how you wrote it. Did you mean pizza?
Okay, you're gonna start your crap. Okay, it's exactly
you
what I
learned to spell.
It is. It's spelled out pizza.
No, it's not. It's spelled out pizza.
Anyway, it's spelled out pizza.
P-I-Z-Z-A.
I know what I wrote down.
I know
I
what
wrote
you wrote
pizza.
down too.
Basically, Elvis liked pork sausage, which is sausage pizza, or just a plain cheese pizza. He didn't like a lot of the other stuff on it. And actually, I think it was last video I was telling y'all about in Palm Springs, and that was actually a sausage pizza that he was eating, and that I ate with him, and we watched the Flintstones. So, but sausage and cheese, basically, from what I understand, was about his two favorites. That's about all he would eat.
All right. Kathy Wallace, do you still sneak to the kitchen at 3 a.m. for snacks? I won't discuss your misspelling on this one.
Yeah, let's get off that.
Mm-hmm. Well, I caught you, what was it, Thanksgiving night?
Yes, I was getting to that.
Yeah.
Yes, I do. If I wake up, if I go to sleep at night, I don't sleep a lot at night, but if I do, or if I'm just watching TV and it gets over late and I get that fat boy craving, sure, I'm gonna go find me something to snack
You
on.
got busted then.
But I was gonna get to that. But Thanksgiving, we were up at Mom and Daddy's, and we'd stayed up pretty late. I don't know, somewhere around 2, 3 o'clock in the morning, and everybody decided to try to go to sleep. And about an hour or so went by, and it was probably, I don't know, 3, 4, and I got the hankering for a snack. So I'm going there and I'm getting me some stuff out of the refrigerator and getting it all whipped up. I get it all on my plate, and I turn around, and Teresa's standing there and scared the shit out of me.
you had the fork halfway between the plate and your mouth.
Yes,
and
and I was like, ah! But we do. It's funny. And usually every time we go to Mom and Daddy's, like I said, we stay up pretty much all night anyway, but everybody will head off to the bedroom to go to bed for the next day, and we have met so many times in the kitchen. Either Mama has caught us or we've caught them, and then we end up, and there's been a lot of times that we just break out and make up some good sandwiches or just whatever. So
or get up the next morning and all this stuff is out on the counter.
Yes.
Like, who got up and snacked?
But they, as Hank Williams Jr. will say, that's just a family tradition and always will be. But appreciate that. That was a good question.
I meant to tell you, while I was out today, I found the perfect picture-like sign for your man cave.
Oh, really?
I'm going to post it at the end of the video.
Oh, shit. Okay, y'all. Let me just get to whatever Teresa posts at the end of this video. That's perfect for my man cave.
It is. I can't believe I saw it at the store.
Y'all know to take Teresa with a grain of salt. But y'all, seriously, we can't say it enough. We love y'all. We appreciate. Keep the questions coming. We're having a lot of fun with this. And remember, we always live Elvis.